Wednesday Night Wars.
Hello and welcome to the Season 4 semi-final of the Wednesday Night Wars. But before we get into that, if you are new here, please could you go down and hit that subscribe button to keep up to date with all the action here at N-FHW.
To the semi-finals for Season 4. This is our opening contest and is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, this is Michell Huntsman.
So hello, yes, and welcome along to the semi-finals here in Season 4. We've had a few delays, we've been missing for a few weeks, but the Wednesday Night Wars are back. And after tonight, we will know who will be going one-on-one in those two final matches to crown the Season 4 winners.
Introducing their opponents.
So of course we've got the winners.
This is the grappling granny, Edith.
We've got the winners of the groups going up against the people who came second in the opposite group, just to make sure we didn't have the two best competitors both in either Group A or Group B. And of course we have Edith taking on Michell Huntsman. Of course, Huntsman was the winner of her group. Edith was the runner-up in hers. But who will be going through to the final? As we've got Larry refereeing this opening contest. As the experience of Edith is showing here. She takes Huntsman down to the ground. Now just wrapping her up there with those head scissors and pounding away into the top of the skull of Huntsman. Oh, goes for that leg drop, but Huntsman out of the way. The flexibility of Edith, but Edith still in control. Huntsman needs to turn the tables here with a big sidewalk slam. That's going to buy her a little bit of time. That's going to knock the stuffing out of Edith because Huntsman just walks over her there. Blocks that kick, but runs straight into that elbow. Huntsman with a beautiful leverage maneuver. Edith with that leverage maneuver, taking Huntsman over. As Edith realises she's too close to the ropes, bringing Huntsman into the centre of the ring. Goes for the cover. Just a 2 count. Huntsman kicking out. And peeking and kicking out, catching Edith with that kick there. Oh, as both women just collide in the ring. No one really came off the top. And once again, Edith with that beautiful leverage maneuver, just taking Huntsman down. But Huntsman walking over Edith, showing no respect there. And Edith firing up. Huntsman just can't seem to get it going in this matchup here. And Edith now trying to get that submission. Oh, she is a dangerous lady in that ring. As Edith is stamping away onto Huntsman. And once again, wrapping Huntsman up. Larry is there asking Huntsman if she wants to give. There's so much on the line here. I don't think you're going to see Huntsman submit. As Edith relinquishes the hold. Now just measuring Michell Huntsman. Oh, Huntsman catches her. DDT. Huntsman buying herself some time. Vicious knee strike. And this is where Michell Huntsman needs to pick up her pace. She needs to hit a flurry of attacks onto Edith. As she steps through looking for a submission of her own. Spins through with that sharpshooter. Can Edith find a way out? Huntsman has that cinched in. As Larry is there checking with Edith. But Huntsman relinquishing the hold, going for the cover. Could that be enough? Just a 2 count. Edith somehow getting her shoulder off of the floor. And Huntsman not too happy with that decision. But a big suplex here, but Edith floats round. Hits a big German onto Michelle Huntsman. And once again, Edith just cutting down the younger competitor. Oh, but a big spine buster. That is going to slow down Edith. Michelle Huntsman with some big impacts. Edith back up onto her feet, Huntsman down. Edith moving away from those ropes. What is Edith looking for here? Whatever it was, Huntsman wasn't having any of it. Huntsman, Edith up onto her shoulders. What's she looking for here? Rolls through! That is a good way to crack a rib, but Edith already back up, but walks into that kick. And both of these ladies just exchanging blows here, one way and the other. And Edith wrapping up Huntsman once again. Michelle Huntsman in a lot of trouble here. Can she find a way out? Is Edith just stretching that shoulder? Goes for that cover. Could that be enough? Just a 2 count. Huntsman having to dig down deep there, though, to get that shoulder up. Now Edith bringing Huntsman back up, but Huntsman catches her with that kick. Brings her up. But Edith once again floats round behind. Hits a big German suplex. Huntsman in trouble, manages to create some distance here. Both of these women are just like one step ahead of each other. Oh, European drops Huntsman. Edith steps through, pulls her in. She's got that locked in. Michelle Huntsman in trouble.
Here is your winner by way of submission, Edith.
Michelle Huntsman was in trouble and she had nowhere to go. Tapping out to the grappling granny Edith. And we now know one half of the women's season 4 main event, as Edith has made it through to the finals. But it is now time to find out which of the gentlemen will get through to the final first of all. So let me hand you over to our ring announcer.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. He is Smooth, Sammy Smooth.
There he is, Sammy Smooth. Undefeated so far in season 4. Winning his group. But can he take that one step further and make it through to the finals? Also debuted back in season 3 here in the Wednesday Night Wars. And he is up against the gentleman who debuted here in season 4.
And introducing their opponents. This is Little Mac.
And there's the runner-up of the other group, Little Mac. Just fell short at winning that group to Zachary. But he is here now, and it doesn't matter what has gone down already. It's all about what happens in this matchup. One of these two men will be going on to the finals, and the other one will be back here in season 5. But the question is just who will it be? And who Who will they be up against? As we're just moments away now, we take a look at Sammy Smooth and Little Mac. We got Gary, a referee in this contest. As Sammy Smooth comes out, trying to exchange blows there. That is a bad tactic by Sammy Smooth. The one thing you do not want to do is get drawn into a fist fight with Little Mac. Little Mac hitting that big splash there. Now just driving the head of Sammy into the canvas. As he brings him up. Oh, big shot. Drops Sammy Smooth. But Sammy hits that spinning tornado DDT. And now just going to work on Little Mac. But Little Mac back up. But a suplex there takes Little Mac over. Sammy Smooth now in control of this matchup. Little Mac taking Sammy down. For someone who has that big boxing background, Little Mac has certainly adapted well to the wrestling ring. Now Little Mac just going to work on Sammy Smooth on the outside, dropping all his weight down on that arm and just driving his head into the arena floor. Referee has that count going. Little Mac just big punch there on Sammy Smooth. Sammy Smooth is in a world of trouble now. Sammy's still on the outside. Gary's got that count going up to a 5. Up to a 6, but Little Mac breaking the count. Oh, driving that knee into the temple of Sammy Smooth. Sammy Smooth just in a world of trouble on the outside as he gets introduced to that ring post. As Gary's got that count going. Oh, what's Little Mac looking for? Big power slam. Little Mac just abusing Sammy Smooth here, sending him into those steel steps. Need to watch the count here. Referee is up to a 6 count. And Sammy Smooth can barely stay on his feet as Little Mac is back in. Gary's up to an 8 count. There's 9. Sammy Smooth is in trouble here and he's not moving. And that is it.
Count out, Little Mac.
Sammy Smooth unable to get back into the ring before that 10 count. So there is our winner, Little Mac, who will be going on to the finals. But now it is time to find out who will be going up against Edith. So let me hand you over to our ring announcer.
The contest is scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing first. This is Battle Cat Kelly.
There she is, Battle Cat Kelly. And let's not forget how successful her tag team partner has been since Kelly's been into the Wednesday Night Wars. There's of course Willow with that big victory at the last episode. But can Battle Cat Kelly have some kind of glimmerance of success of her own by making it through to the finals here in season 4? Of course, Kelly placed second in her group, so she is going up against this lady who won hers.
She the Welsh Warrior, Morgan Jones.
There she is, Morgan Jones. Definitely an improvement over season 3, where she was in that career-ending match against Candy Floss. But she has turned it around here in season 4, and she now has a chance to go on to the finals. Of course, the winner of this matchup will be meeting Edith in the ring. And the winner of that match is not only the season 4 winner, but they will be receiving their full N-FHW contract and a shot at the Rising Phoenix title. And we got Barry refereeing this contest as he calls for the bell. Kelly with that vertical leap catches Morgan Jones there. And a big shot takes Morgan down. Morgan creating some distance. These big kicks through Kelly. But Kelly back up. What's she looking for here? Spins through face first. We had a power display there by Kelly, but totally misses that moonsault. But still, she's back on her feet before Morgan and catches her with that vicious kick. Kelly to the top rope. Big splash. That could be it. Shooting star, but Morgan brings up those knees. But Kelly back up fighting. As both of the ladies now just exchanging blows into that big backbreaker. Could that be enough? Just a 2 count, but Kelly barely getting her shoulders up. As Morgan Jones just stretching out the arm of Battle Cat Kelly. A big strike to the back, but Kelly just getting back to her feet. What's Kelly looking for here? Oh, Barry a little bit in the way, I think, but Kelly manages to work around him like a true professional. Now Kelly sending Jones into that corner. Big slam plants Jones. Kelly thought about going up to that top rope, I think, but changed her mind. Went for that cover, but not quite enough. Just a 2 count. Now Kelly's up there. What is she looking for here? As Morgan Jones comes back to her feet, drives those knees into Morgan Jones and goes straight back up to the top. And a big double stomp. Could that be it? And that is over. Battle Cat Kelly picking up the victory here and going on to the season 4 final. As Battle Cat Kelly will be taking on the grappling granny Edith. But let's not hang around, we need to find out who will be going on to face Little Mac. So let me hand you over to our ring announcer.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the main event of the evening. And it is for one fall. Introducing first, this is Zachary.
There he is, one of the N-FHW Wednesday Night War originals, Zachary. He has been so dominant here in the Wednesday Night Wars, but never been able to take that final step to carry on and win a season. Will this season be the one where he changes that? Of course, he's up against another original. He knows them well. Only one of these men can win. Zachary's opponent. Get yourself comfy, because let me assure you, he will not be rushing his way down to the ring.
He's the man of a little colour, Monochrome man.
There he is, Monochrome man. Looking to take that step to the final. This is going to be a hard-fought battle. One of these gentlemen can go on to face Little Mac. Of course, Little Mac was in the group with Zachary, where Zachary did defeat Little Mac. So you got to wonder who Little Mac is rooting for here. Does he want the man that he's already beaten him once? Does he want to get some vengeance from there, or does he want to face someone who he knows has not beaten him recently in the form of Monochrome man? And there he is, finally in the ring, the man of little colour. Bring the colour back into our lives. And just moments away from the main event here tonight, as we will find out who will be taking that second spot in the Season 4 finals. And we have got Larry refereeing this contest as he calls for the bell. Zachary coming out. Big onslaught onto Monochrome man. Nothing fancy here by Zachary, but definitely effective. And just launches Monochrome man there. Drops the elbow into the heart of Monochrome man. And now Zachary just stamping away, stamping and kicking. Monochrome man is in trouble. He needs to get some offense in soon, or this is all going to be Zachary. As Monochrome man just collapsing to the floor. Zachary, what is he looking for here? He's got that Boston Crab. He's got it cinched in. Monochrome man in trouble. And yet to get any offense in this battle. But Monochrome man finds a way out. Catches Zachary there. And now Monochrome man with a sleeper, trying to put away the bigger guy. And Monochrome man, Zachary just overpowering, catching Monochrome man with a couple of heavy back elbows. Oh, big strikes. Oh, Monochrome man catches Zachary there with that drop kick. That caught Zachary by surprise. And now Monochrome man trying to build some offense, just pounding away onto Zachary. Monochrome man sends Zach into the corner. Big overhand chop. Oh, comes out the hard way. Monochrome man dropping those legs. Zachary now in trouble. But just a 2 count. Zachary kicking out, back up to his feet, but runs straight into that power slam. Beautiful maneuver there by Monochrome man. Some high impact, but Zachary digging down deep. Gets a couple of big shots in. Oh, and there's that drop kick. Cover. Just a 2 count. Monochrome man somehow kicking out. Now Zachary just measuring Monochrome man, brings him up onto his shoulder. We've seen this before, and it connects. But Zachary, little bit of indecision there, now goes for the cover. Oh, just a 2. I think if Zachary could have got that pin on quicker, he would have won that match then. Now Monochrome Man in trouble, but Monochrome Man catches Zack. Big power bomb. But just a 2. Somehow Zachary kicking out. And Zachary now building some offense. Big headbutt. Launches Monochrome Man. And now it's Monochrome's man to build some offense. Take Zack over to the ropes. But Zack biting out. Oh, big elbow into that neck breaker. And a big stamp to the arm of Monochrome Man. Oh, and an elbow to the top of the head. Monochrome Man is in trouble here as Zachary just firing up. The crowd are going mad here as Zack hits that back elbow. Zachary gets Monochrome Man up one more time. And he hits that pile driver. But again, too close to the ropes. And there's the cover. And that is it. Zachary picking up the victory here. So he will be going on to meet Little Mac once again in the Season 4 finals. And that is it for this week. Make sure you hit that subscribe button to keep up to date with all the action here at N-FHW.